that?
Acá que me escuchen.
What do you mean?
Review cell structures and their functions.
Okay, what does that mean?
Repasar la estructura de la célula. Repasar las estructuras y sus funciones.
¿Estructura de qué?
De células.
Okay. So, let's start by writing down all the cell structures that you remember. Okay? Let's see. Please raise your hand and tell me if you remember any of the cell structures that we studied so far. Go ahead.
Cell wall.
Cell wall. Okay.
Nucleus.
Raise your hand, I asked.
Nucleus.
Cell membrane. Chloroplast. Cytoplasm. Wow, lysosome. Very good. What? Golgi apparatus. Said? Peroxisomes. Chromosomes are not a structure of the cell. Chromosomes, where do we find the chromosomes? Where? Yes, we find them in our body, but in which organelle of the cell do we find this chromosome? In the nucleus. Okay, plastic. Raise your hand. If you don't raise your hand, just speak on top of everybody else. I will ignore you. Golgi apparatus is here. Mitochondria. Ribosomes. The same. Okay. Sorry again. Branco. Cytoskeleton. What else? Said. Wait, I will check my spelling. Steroid. Cell wall.
Ya,
Flagella and cilia are part, you can find it in the cytoskeleton. They help with locomotive. They help the cell move. Vacuum. Very good. What else? Endoplasmic reticulum. Very good. Okay. Before we continue, let's check how many you guys remember. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now let's see if you can tell me which ones we can only see in the plant cell. Franco.
Golgi apparatus.
No, gold cells have Golgi apparatus.
Cytoskeleton.
It's a power station.
Skeleton.
No. Cytoskeleton is
Nucleus.
Error, video.
now. Can you please take out your paper? Take out your paper. Okay, so take your paper out. Storage tanks. What is it? You see here, the plastic is very specific to the plants. It's a plant organelle. And it's, what is it? What is it? It's a storage tank. Storage tank. What are the organelles that we call storage tanks? What do they do? What do you guys think they do? What is their function? Storage tanks. We divide organelles basically by their function, by the things that they do. We call them power stations because what do they do with them? What do they do?
The power station is energy.
Yes, they
Produce for all the time.
very good. They produce the energy for the cell. Then the storage tanks, what do you guys think they do?
It is the storage.
Huh? Yes, storage tanks. What do? These organelles that we classify or that we say they are storage tanks. Speak loudly. They store things, right? Okay. What else? How else do we divide all these organelles by their function? We have power stations. We have storage tanks. What else do we have? We have protein factories. Okay, when we have protein factories, what do you think these organelles that we have in here do? What is their job? What is their function? So, guys, we're here. So what do you guys think that the protein factories do? What do they do? What's their job? What's their function? Yes, the paper has all the information, but you guys want to think. Yes, Daniel.
It's where the proteins are made.
I cannot hear you.
It's where the proteins are made.
Oh, it's where the proteins are made. Will you believe that?
splitting of cell into two cells.
Yes. Because what happens if the cell doesn't divide? What happens? It will die because it doesn't reproduce. So if one cell gets old and dies, then we have no more cells. What else do we have? We have cleaning crew, we have storage tanks, power stations, protein factories, cell division. We have manufacturers and shippers. Manufacturers and shippers. What do you think these organelles do? What is their function? What is their function, ladies and gentlemen?
It create or have routines and it is split to all the parts of the cells.
Yes. It creates new proteins or it makes new proteins. And then it takes things from one place of the cell to another. So it transfers, it moves things around. Okay? So when you see your document, you have all these divisions. If you remember, oh, cell paths, we have two organelles. That way it's easier for you to know what they do, what their function is, what their job is. Okay, it's easier to learn. Now, what we're going to do today is we're going to work in groups. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we have 5 lines, and I have 6 of those. So one line is going to get 1. Okay, today's activity is basically a gift. So each one of you is going to cut a line of this piece, and we're going to make small flashcards. Right on this. So each student is going to have flashcards. Everybody needs to have flashcards. You need small flashcards, okay?
It will be all the parts and we have put
Yes.
Parts of the cells.
Correct. You are going to write the organelle name and in your own words what the organelle job is. So then these flashcards, you have them with yourself and they're going to help you study, okay? Yeah? Okay. So you have a piece of paper with all the information. You have the color paper for your flashcards. Work with your teams right now till the end of the class. We're going to be doing that, okay? If you have any questions, I'm going to be walking around and I'm going to write the instructions here. Got it? Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, time to work. No? What's the matter? Here's the school. Entonces, como de una like one line of paper, you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to write down the instructions here, okay? I gave them to you verbally, I'm going to write them down too. Small ones, small. Yeah. Do you think 5 there? 1, 2, 3.
Here. No,
Okay, and once you start cutting them, you need to let me know if you need more material. Because I really want